Let's see if we are live. Is it working? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Looks pretty centered on there. Let's send out the messages. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. Can y'all hear that, like, spiky audio too? Could be my headset. Not sure. I know that the lights above get picked up by the mic. So that's just something, but it seems like I have audio. Hopefully we can hear. But yeah, I think all of the messages are out. Let's just double check, make sure, and yeah, all right. I think we're okay. So here we go. All right. I think I have my lighting and my audio. I am way delayed today. So we're gonna try to go through this. It is 11:32 local time. So we're gonna try and go through this. Everything we're opening today, you see right here. So we're gonna open one of each start deck, and just so we have a record of what that looks like. And then I have here 12 boxes. So we're gonna open a sealed case. That means we should get a play set of everything and some fun stuff. So if y'all don't know, how this game works, this is mapped, and I don't mean to say that like box 1 is guaranteed, box 2 is guaranteed. You don't know exactly which order, but what is in each box is guaranteed. So one of these 12 boxes will have 2 S, which is a foil common uncommon, and 2 SR. That's box 1, that is considered the weakest box. And then there are foil cheer cards, full art cheer cards. Those are SY rarity. And 3 of these 12 will have 1 of those, 1 SR, and 2 foil commons and uncommons. So there's 3 of those. And then there will be Oshi rares, the OSRs. Those will have 2 foil uncommons, 1 secret rare, super rare, and 1 OSR. So that's 4 boxes. Then these are the dice boxes. We're gonna get 2 S, 1 SR, 2 OSR in one of the boxes. Then we're gonna get, this is new for this set, where it's a 2 S, 1 SR, 1 OSR, 1 SY. So we're gonna get an Oshi card, a cheer card, 2 foil commons, uncommons, and an SR all in one box. So that's new to Elite Spark. That's not been the case with other ones. And then the big hits. We get 1 S, 1 SR, 1 OSR, 1 ultra rare, 1 UR. That is one of the boxes that we hit. I think we hit that almost second to last time. The box was very content brained. And then the number 1 that we're looking for, 1 foil common uncommon, 1 S, 1 SR, and then either the OUR or the SEC. We have consecutively twice opened an OUR on stream. I don't think my luck is gonna keep going, but that would be pretty cool. So I don't have a lot of time. I am an hour and a half behind, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna do the start decks last. We're just gonna start here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open all of these boxes one at a time. I sort by color because I organize all this stuff. So I'm not just gonna separate them by rarity. I'm actually gonna put them in different columns by color up here, which is gonna be kind of difficult just because there are more, more colors this time, so I have more stacks overall. But we're just gonna get right into it. How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry for the late stream. Maybe it's good for some of you. Maybe have some. And I do speak Japanese, so if there's any people watching this in Japan on their lunch break, 配信ようこそ。日本語も喋れますので、遠慮なく日本語でコメントお願いします。But I'm probably going to speak mostly in English. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. All right, how hard are these to open? How hard are these to open? We'll find out. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for coming to the stream anyway. I appreciate you always being here. I might just take a scissors to these just because I am kind of paranoid about damaging them. But yeah, here's box one. So once again, the hits are generally in the middle of the box. So we should know pretty quickly in the middle if we get anything. All right, so yellow is the last color, so yellow will go in pocket 6, huh? And then it's purple blue, I think. I don't remember. Mascots can go over here. And oh my god, we already got a hit. Pack 1 hit. All right, we're starting off the stream. Which one is it? All right, we got Iroha SR. Iroha SR right off the bat. Look at that. Right into the stream, we got the Iroha SR. So the SR from this box is already claimed. Look at that. Hit number 1. And it says protect with 2 C's. So I'm gonna put the hits right here in the middle. What is the color again? It's blue, white, green, red, blue, purple, yellow. I hope that's right. I hope that's right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the packs with scissors just to make it easier, and maybe it's just hard to open with gloves on, I don't know. But yeah. So as far as from this set, I know people are really looking forward to Totsu. We're looking forward to the buffs to Kiara and Suisei. Ooh, we got a double rare, so we should get 4 of those. Got some fans and a Roboco. We putting that there? Yeah, I think we'll put that there. Double rares and SRs, I guess we'll put up front. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. We'll figure it out as we go. But I know that Kiara and Suisei, everyone is really looking forward to. Reine players are excited because they have another color that overall buffs their damage. So we kind of expect... Oh, I already see something. That might be a double rare? That's just a double rare, I think. Let's see. Fuaba! Yep, we got a Toa. And Mokoko. The Fuamoko deck is actually the first deck I ever played. I thought this deck was way slower, or this game was way slower than it actually is, because Fuamoko was literally the first deck I ever played, because Fuamoko is my favorite Holomem. So little did I know that some of the other cards are a little bit better than Fuamoko's. But this is white. I'm assuming this is going to be just like set 2, where we're going to have like significantly more of the new color than any other color. So purple had significantly more than the other colors. I'm assuming that's how it's going to work. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Fua! I'm so excited. I hope that we pull some nice rare Fuamokos, because they are my favorites. I am very biased, but I will get excited every time I see one of those. But I will definitely, when we open the Fuamoko Oshi card, I'll definitely talk about it, because I do have a few things I do want to say about that card. Ooh, okay, we got an S. So we still haven't ruled out what this is, but this is actually a really good S. This is the Mikopi S. This kind of works like troop members, so that is a good one to pull. I'm just gonna put that over there for now. All right. And we've actually had a pretty good luck pulling SRs and S's. So like in our set 2 pulls, we pulled like a Mikorone S, we pulled the Chloe First S, we pulled, like I said earlier, we pulled an OUR. We pulled pretty good last time. So hoping, does anybody know what the high, ooh, there she is. That's the Suisei. That's the one everyone's going to be looking for. Thanks, Eagle Eye. Appreciate it. I hope that we pull well. Last time the case was very content minded, so we didn't pull the good stuff to the very end. But we'll see what it's like this time. But yeah, I think we really want the what do we want? We want the Totsu S. Not actually sure what other S's we want, but yeah, I'm not sure what the big money commons and uncommons are in this set. I'm gonna be honest. I've just been super focused on trying to get Kiara built in time. That's probably the deck I'm going to play. I'm excited to try different polka variants, but I think I'm gonna hard focus on Kiara this set. All right, and that's another double rare, I believe. Yeah. Wait. So is this is still an SR, right? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I don't honestly know too much about this. I know my friend really likes Miko and Watame, and they were both in this set. So I know that fans of those decks will be happy. I think that they are fairly playable. So I know that I saw some people in the server saying that Roboco was somebody that they were looking forward to. Is this it? Okay, so we have an S. It's Super PC. So it's a 2S box, so this means it is not an ultra rare box. We don't know what box it is yet. We'll know in the remaining 2 packs which one it is. And then I'll mark it off our handy dandy spreadsheet here. Are there any spots in this set? I don't see any. Maybe 1 or 2. Probably not a whole series like Fantasy or the Magical Girls ones, but what's kind of cool about this is it's pretty easy to get through a box. It doesn't take too much time at all. All right, we got something. We got something. Let's see, which box is this? It is we got the Miko OSR. OSR. So once again, if you open a sealed case, you are going to get one of every base rarity Oshi card. So we are expecting to get exactly 1 of each. Also, something that I don't think is talked about a lot, that I don't think people realize, is if I open an S, like I've opened these 2 S's in this case, I will not be opening another duplicate of these. So I will not be opening another Sangopi, I will not be opening another Super PC, and I will not be opening another Sakura Miko. They're all limited to 1 of the parallels per case. As far as I'm aware, I've never seen a duplicate opened in a case, and I have never opened a duplicate in a case. So it's exciting to see what we might pull here going forward. But let's see. Yeah, I see a lot of people, Roboco propaganda. I see a lot of people talking about Roboco in the server. So I'm gonna mark this off. So for our first one, we have a 2S, 1 OSR box. Let's paste this into my spreadsheet here. So box 1, we had 2S. Oh, it's set to Japanese. No wonder why it's not working. Here. 2S, 1 SR, 1 OSR for box 1. All right, already into box 2. 12 of these to go. I'm gonna make this as quick as possible since it is so late. But no spots in set 3, that's good. That's good. I would like to see more playable spot cards, but I don't think there's too many of them. Just a few from set 1, if I remember correctly. So I know that I have a billion Magical Girl rares, and I don't think anybody's ever going to play those cards. They're just chilling. So, all right. Here we go into box number 2. Let's see what we have. And we got the Miko double rare, it appears. This is the double rare, yes. So that is one double rare that we have. I think this is not a double rare, yeah, that's just regular rare. So these were our 4 for that one. We have this one now. Okay. Once again, we should only be opening 4 of each double rare. I know in set 1 there weren't as many double rares, so sometimes you could open as many as 6 in a box, but I think it's pretty locked to 4. And this is an S. Okay, so one S. Still don't know what kind of box it is yet. And we got the Shishiro Botang Collab Effects Debut S. All right, one S. We've got one so far. Set 4 and 5 with 13 RR will be interesting. Do you think we're still gonna get a full playset? I'd hope so. That'd be so weird if we didn't. But I know that the SYs, like, you don't get a full playset of those either in a case, so it wouldn't be unprecedented. Okay, so nothing big in this one. But yeah, I really want to see Fuamoko stuff. I am the biggest Fuamoko fan, even if the designers aren't. I will definitely be making a Fuamoko deck of some variety. There is something good here. There's something good. I don't know what it is. Let's see. We got the Aki SR. Got the Aki SR. All right, so we've opened one S, one SR. That is definitely not enough information to tell what kind of box this is yet. I love how these streams always kind of make us wait to figure out what's going on. Thank you for the luck. We will see. We've opened back-to-back OURs. We'll see if we do it again. I'm not sure. But yeah, what is everybody, that's an RR. What is everybody looking forward to playing? This is the card. Also, strangely enough, not translated, just straight up Totsu is Totsu, canon in English. I have no idea. Is that something I should be paying attention to? Should I put it to the side and be like, hey, let's count to see how many of those we got? I don't even think I got any of those in box 1. Did I get shorted one? That's crazy. I thought you're supposed to get at least one of each card. Yeah, no, that is my first Totsu, so I didn't even get one in box 1. That's crazy. I was AFK. What is this Roboco pop? I don't know. People love Roboco. Wasn't Roboco like mistakenly added to a bunch of deck lists in JP format as well? That's I'm not really sure. I don't know. Hajime, I wish you were better too. Hajime's so cool. Aki. Well, Roboco is the GOAT. Fair. I want the O-U-R Fuamoko. Me too. And the U-R Fuala. Me too. I want them all. I need them all. Fuamoko is literally the reason why I got into hololive. Like, I started watching VTubers with other independents and other groups, and oh no, where do I put multicolored? Multicolor, you go here. And right when Advent debuted is when I started falling into the hololive rabbit hole. So in the Fuamoko morning show, like constantly keeping me up to date on what's happening with the so this is another S. Okay, so this is not a UR box. So if we have 2 S's, we are guaranteed not to get one of the big boxes. So it's going to be one of the smaller boxes. So that's our second S here. And there is. This is the card. We want the SR of this. I also wish that the singles were up on TCG Player so I could buy the other ones, because I want that card so bad. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I have a special affinity for Advent and Fuamoko especially because Fuwamoka Morning. I've seen every single Fuwamoka Morning, every single one, and that is the. Oh, we got something. We got something here. Hold up. Oh, the Watame OSR. So we got another back-to-back OSR boxes. Back-to-back OSR boxes. There it is. The Watame OSR. Da-da-da. The person who gets another, she's like the first one to get 2 OSRs, right? Other than what Azuki also gets 2 OSRs in the next set. That's crazy. But yeah, like I said, I followed every Fuwamoka morning, and then from there I was able to be like, oh, there's this event where they're going to, or there's, oh, let's listen to this song because they said, oh, have you checked out our senpai song or whatever? And I'd be like, oh, I'll check it out. And then from there, just sort of grew. And so pretty much Fuwamoka's the reason why I'm as into hololive now as I was in the first. I was actually going to play Weiss. Some guys built the hololive Weiss decks, and we were jamming around here at the card store. And I was having fun with that. But then after they announced the card game and I actually got to play it myself in Japan, I decided, well, I'm just going to go in on this. And honestly, it's been a blast. I've had an actual, factual, amazing time playing this. I probably have not enjoyed traveling and playing and competing in an event for any game, fighting game or card game. Those are the 2 games that I play the most, types of games I play the most. In quite a long time. I've traveled a lot over these last, so we got 2 Coronas now. That's cool. I haven't traveled this much for a game in a long time. All right. Box 2 is done, and it was another OSR box. So we had 2 S's. An SR, what was our SR? Where was it? 2 green SR so far. So we opened the Aki, the Watame, and the hololive Gen 4 and the Botan. All right. Nice and easy first couple boxes. We still got a lot of hits to come. But yeah, all right, let's see what everybody's saying here. Hearing stories of when people got into hololive makes me feel like such a boomer. Okay, so like, I knew what VTubers were back, in pre-2020 and whatnot. I was part of a couple esports organizations and stuff that were even like thinking about making their own VTubers. So I knew about the technology, I knew about the community, but man, I don't remember exactly what it was, but something got me into the VTuber rabbit hole, and I followed a bunch of indies, and yeah, it wasn't until Advent that I started following anything with hololive, but I knew of VTubers and everything, so I've been around for a minute, but I just not in hololive specifically. But yeah, it's entirely because of Fuwamoka that I've stayed this long anyway. But I feel you about boomer status. I don't know. So the comment was, I wonder if Advent will ever get added to Weiss. I don't know if hololive is ever gonna have another Weiss set. Like, have they said that they're going to? Is that a thing that they're going to do? Because I kind of figured, oh, we got something. Hold up. All right, what is this one? Oh, we got the Risu OSR. So we got an OSR quick this time. This is another OSR pack. We are just going back to back to back OSRs. All right. So we got Reese. We still don't know, because this could be a UR box. There is an OSR in a UR box, so this could be a UR box. Not sure. But yeah. But yeah, back to Weiss. Like, are they gonna make more hololive Weiss? I kind of figured that they were like, wow, that was so popular, the thing we did with Weiss, that like, why don't we just do that ourselves and make our own game? And I thought that was kind of the reason that this game exists in the first place. I didn't know that they would make another one. yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play Weiss, so it wouldn't affect me too much. But if you are a hololive fan and something, I don't know what it is. Let's see. SR. We got the Akai Hato SR. Okay, so this is one SR, one OSR. Still not enough information to tell what kind of box we've opened, but good to know. Good to know. But yeah, just with the near confirmation that we're going to be doing one English set every 2 months, and then if you had to add JP and you had to add white stuff on top of that, that'd be a lot. That'd be a lot. So what is this? Oh, this is RR. Okay. I was like, did we open something crazy again? Another Sui say that's good to see. It's good to see. Oh. Advent has been involved with so many other collabs, so that's cool. Yeah, so I don't know, like I said, I haven't been involved with a lot of gens since like their beginning, like I have with Advent, but I feel like Advent, like even years and years and years into their careers at hololive, they still do active collabs together all the time. And is that the same for most gens? I don't think it is, right? Are they unique in how often they still stick to their collab schedule? Because I feel like Advent is like collabing all the time. I don't know if y'all saw the Scream, the Don't Scream collab, but that was absolutely hilarious. And another Fuwawa. I love that collab. That collab was so good. But yeah, I honestly have just been so laser focused on the meta because I've let's see, I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Bloom Cups so far in my career. I have done 9 Bloom Cups, so I've been so laser focused on like what the best decks are and stuff that I haven't really like had much opportunity to play the casual stuff. So I kind of wish that I had more time and more people to play with so I could have the ability to play some casual stuff. I should probably take advantage of the client and play more online, but yeah, I really don't know what everybody's looking forward to. I know that I'm looking forward to Fuamoko because like that's my casual fun deck, but I don't know what everybody else is looking forward to from this set. I know that there isn't like, ooh, we got another S. Okay, so that hard confirms is not an ultra rare box. This could be just another OSR. Are we just gonna get another OSR box? Just another single OSR box? Are we just gonna get all of those out of the way right away? Is that the plan? But yeah, for me, I've just been paying attention to, you know, what will be the next S and A tier decks. Is it just me, or is it strange that we haven't gotten a ban list update yet? I mean, we have events this weekend. We have release events this weekend, and Rene is still at full power. Kind of crazy, huh? Like, that is pretty crazy. I believe the ban and restricted, or the restricted announcement got posted a week before set 2, so the fact that we haven't heard anything is interesting. Like, wait, oh no, this is our, wait, what? Did we get 3 S's? No, this is only our second S. Okay, this is our second S. All right, so this is just another plain OSR box. Got it. Okay. Anyway, yes, another Kiara. So we've gotten a Kiara per box, I think, so far. No, maybe one every other box. But anyway, that was box number 3, and that was another 2 S1 SR, 1 OSR. So we're still live for some interesting pulls. We haven't pulled any of the cheers yet. We haven't pulled any big bomby cards yet. Just getting through a lot of the standard stuff here at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, we're now on box 4. Box 4. Let's see, let's get all of these out. All right. Let's go into it. By the way, y'all like how they just kind of like earmark a random like yen talent into these booster packs and booster boxes? Because Fumoco was definitely not featured on the Japanese one. I always think it's like clearly they just like were added in. All right. Oh, we get something like right off the bat again. All right, here it is. This is the SR for Hajime. So my friend who also played the game, who I played with first in Japan, Bancho was his Oshi at the time, and he was really excited. He got the Bancho deck, I got the Fumoco deck, and we played against each other, and we were having a lot of fun. And then we played our other decks and realized that the Fumoco deck and the Bancho deck were definitely not at a super high power level. So we learned pretty quickly that we were going to have to play other decks if we were going to take this game seriously, which was kind of a bummer, but it also allowed us to explore other talents. And yeah, actually, I think we've started to enjoy other talents specifically from playing the game. I don't know if that's anybody else's experience, but yeah, there's definitely talents that I had never really watched. Like JP talents are pretty much just watched like Subaru and a couple others, but yeah, I've definitely after playing Polka so much, I've definitely listened to got another Totsu. Definitely listened to a bunch of her music. Every time I activate Ali Oshi SP skill, I definitely hear the song in my head every time I'm doing turn 2 SP. Oh, whoa, I pulled that a little too fast. There we go. All right, we got at least one SY. One SY. All right, I love how these look. These look so cool. All right, so we're hoping that we pull the Suisei one, right? Because let me double check. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So in a case you only get 4 SY, there are 6 SY. So we are hoping, in our case, that we are going to get... I'll put Totsu and Fumoco together in one, because those are the cards I care about the most. And we'll put the foil chairs there. But those are the ones that... we definitely want to pull the Suisei, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be the most expensive SY. And if I have to buy 2, I hope it's not the Suisei one, because I try to grab one of each card for the binder. So I've been pretty lucky with my pulls so far, where the ones that I have to buy aren't necessarily the more expensive ones. So I kind of hope that that continues here. We will see. We will see. Hoping for Suisei Miko for the Fumoco deck. What do you mean? Oh, the cheers. The cheers. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. Because they're red and blue. Gotcha, gotcha. And this is an S. Okay, so we got the Botan Idol first. That is our first S. So we know that we have an SY, but we could get an SY OSR box, or it's just an SY box. Those are our two options. So again, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer in the stream if you want to see a UR. This is guaranteed not a UR box the moment we saw the SY. Let's see. But yeah, no, I was really excited last set to pull Narissas, and I pulled actual 0 Narissas. I had to go out and buy all of my Narissas, so I was pretty bummed about that from set 2, but like I said earlier, we pulled pretty well value-wise because we got the SB Corone, we got the OUR, we got the S First Chloe. We pulled pretty well, and I think I pulled something like 14 Mikorone, like just regulars, as well. So can't be too upset about our pulls, but I just didn't pull the specific ones that I was looking for. But luckily, Narissa isn't too expensive right now, so that wasn't too hard to pick up. Oh no, actually, I think I got the Narissa from Prize Packs when I went to Grand Rapids, I think. So I didn't even have to buy that one either, so that was pretty good. Oh, another S. We got the rifle. Got the rifle S. There we go. I don't know anything about that archetype. I'm going to have to look that up later. But yeah, we're still... So we got two S's, and... So we're still missing an SR and potentially an OSR. All right. Let's see. Obviously, the SR I want the most is the Kiara one because I'm going to be playing it. But it's okay if we don't get that. I will still find a way to purchase it. But yeah, as far as competitive goes, I did a little bit of number crunching, and I have it over here. As soon as I finish this box, I can transition into it. But like I said earlier, I had played in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've played in 9 Bloom Cups so far. That's both regular Bloom Cup and DX. And I had some personal stats from that. All right, so did we not open the SR? I don't remember now. We might have opened the SR already. I guess we opened the SR and I just forgot. It must have been the Akai Hado one. Okay, so we did not open an OSR, so we know which box this is already. I will just add that. And I'll talk about the stats afterwards. All right, so this was the 2S, 2SR. I should pull the hits from each box out so that way I don't get lost. I'm just trying to go as fast as I can because I'm so behind schedule today. All right, 2S, 1SR, 1SY box is over. Okay, so we have cleared out most of the middle range of boxes that we can open in this case. We have not opened the double OSR or the OSR SY or any of the URs yet, so still plenty of cool stuff to come. But yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I did some number crunching and I checked to see how I was doing across Bloom Cup performance. And I have played a total of 43 matches in Bloom Cups and have won 30 of them. So that gives me roughly a 70% win percentage, which is pretty cool. I went 6-2 with Peko Promise in set 1, and then I immediately was like, well, Rainy is the best deck. Let's try Rainy. Bloom Cup, first one, 2-2. Bloom Cup, second one, 2-2. Bloom Cup DX, third one, 2-2. Exactly 6-6, 50% win percentage. Wow, okay, well, what do we do? I wasn't sure, and I talked earlier how I started playing with the Fuamoko deck, and the other deck that I saw when I was doing research online, and the deck that I thought was the most interesting to me at the time, was the 12 fans deck, was the Polka deck. So I decided to go back to my roots and switch to Polka, and after switching to Polka, I went 5-0, 4-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-2, 18 for a 78% win percentage. So the Polka deck did me really well during set 2. I will always remember that deck. It is basically, technically the first deck I played because I played both Fuamoko and Polka for the first time when I first tried this game. And I'm pretty happy that I decided to go back to it instead of just struggling. Oh, we got something. SR Luna. All right, so we got one SR that doesn't tell us what this box will be. just yet. But we have one SR. Oh yeah, we're gonna put this. I'm gonna put that up there so I remember this time. But yeah, I was able to go to 2 for 5 Bloom Cup DXs. I was lucky enough to be able to go. A couple in Toronto, a couple in Chicago, and Houston, and did fairly well overall. Pretty happy with my performance. Pretty happy that I have a while before I have to seriously compete again. I have a little bit of a break. The entry cups are also kind of a bit of a break because they're just kind of like slightly better locals. I don't know if I'm going to travel too much to go to entry cups, but I will travel again for Lunar New Year, and I will also have Bloom Cup DXs to go to starting in February again. So I don't know how many of you are interested in the competitive side of the game, but I've been enjoying it. I've met a lot of really cool people in my travels, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying the game, really enjoying playing it. My first time with a best of 1 game, and that can be frustrating for sure. I'm excited to see what the new mulligan rule will bring us, to see if we can make more games. Let's see. Okay, we got something. Let's see what we got. SR. So is this the 2 SR box? Because we already pulled an SR. All right. Looks like we got the 2 SR box. So we opened a Kanade and a Luna. So this is quote unquote the worst box you could open. Double SR, double S. So we know already what's coming. So within these packs, there should be 2 S's. We'll see what those will be. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what the new mulligan rules will do. I'm looking forward to see where design spaces they were going. I really like what they're doing with like Ayame and kind of like Cheer Mill. Oh, we got Roboco. Speaking of Roboco, I know we had some Roboco fans in there. We got the Roboco First Idol S, so that's cool. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Ayame's Cheer Mill strategy and like other unique design spaces that they can go. I know that like this game plays very similar to Pokemon, and I played Pokemon competitively in like Diamond Pearl, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and like early Black White era when I was living in Japan. So there's like a lot of cool, interesting things that they design space that they could enter still that we haven't seen yet. So I'm interested to see kind of where they go, but I also really like the design space of like Marine and Suisei having the stack. That's a really cool, interesting design space. You know, having the cheer deck be separate from your main deck is also a way that you can do really interesting things. So I'm glad to see cards like Ayame are taking advantage of that. Yeah, I'm just like excited, and I think it'll be really cool once everybody's all on the same page. But I think the number one thing I want more than anything is like an official digital client where after work I can just boot up the game and I could just hit matchmaking and I could just get some random games in, because I think my only issue with the game right now is like I just don't have enough time or people to play with, and I would love just like a really easy way to level up and play more, because I know when I'm playing other card games, like when I was playing Pokemon or like when I'm playing Magic or anything that has a digital client where I can just freely go in, acquire the cards simply and just test them out, you just like improve so much more as a player. And it would be cool to be able to test out more of these like niche decks if we had some sort of like official online client. And then I also think that that would be really cool because then like the talents could play on stream and there could be a lot more collabs, and it just makes it a lot easier. I don't know if y'all saw the Mori Kiata Magic stream that they did, but you know, when you play a card game in paper, it can be pretty difficult. Ooh, so this is our other S. Okay, so we got, and that was our last pack there, right? So this box was the infamous 2S2SR box. So we can cross that off the list. That means that we still have a lot of really good boxes to come. Let's get that one off the list. There we go. Move that up here. And then let's mark that off. 2 and 2. Okay. Cool. But yeah, I think that having a digital client is like, that is my favorite thing for card games in general. Like, just an easy way to boot in. Don't have to like look for games or anything. You just push a button and you just have matchmaking, and that would be the dream. If like at some point after, before would be cool. I don't think it's possible, but at some point after the game is linked and it's a global release schedule, which we're guessing will happen after June 2027. If they're able to release a digital client sometime around there, that would be so cool. I would enjoy that so much. And I think everybody would level up significantly, and we get some really cool streams from the talent, I think. So that's like the number one thing that I would like. More than any problems with the game or anything, I would just love more ways to be able to play the game. So I should probably just get onto Holo Delta and stuff. I haven't done any of that yet. I'd rather hold up. When you're going fast, you can sometimes see some stuff. What do we have? Oh boy, is that good? Is that good, chat? We got it. Da-na-na-na-na-na. My ability to pull the chase suisei from every box opening continues. Hopefully we get the cheer as well. But there it is. We got it. All right. I have yet to have to buy. Actually, no. I did bite the bullet and actually bought, because the only S I was missing from set 1 was the Suisei Idol S, and it was like 40 or 50 bucks or something. And I was so bummed. And I was like, there's no way I'm paying those prices for an S. And then at a tournament, a Halloween tournament, I ended up getting enough store credit to buy one for a vendor had it in their singles binder. So we technically did pay the money for it, but it was store credit, so it was fine. I ended up finally getting that one. But that's the only... Luckily, I've been able to pull all of my other Suisei so far. So I was able to pull the Suisei UR as one of my 2 URs in my Blooming Radiance boxes, and otherwise haven't had to buy and hunt Suisei cards. Luckily, I've been able to open them all, and the journey continues here by opening the first Suisei SR. We are pretty happy about that one, because like I said, I like to get at least one of each card for the binder, so it is good to see that we don't have to go onto the secondary market and acquire that one. Pretty happy. That's probably our best pull so far. What do people think? What is an SR first Suisei going to run on TCG Player? What do you think people will list it? Because I think we've got like Common Ground and stuff will probably still list their singles on their own website, even if TCG Player isn't ready by Friday. So if you were going to be listing singles, what would you be listing that at, knowing that Suisei prices are crazy? I see. It's a little unfortunate that I can tell almost immediately after opening packs that there's something in here, but there's definitely something in here. So let's see what it is. Oh, it looks fancy. Oh, we got the Hajime UR. Okay, so this is a UR box. Okay. So this was a good box. We got the Suisei SR and the Hajime UR. So this is our first UR of the day. Oh, that foiling is awesome. I love that. Big fan of Bancho. I think my favorite Bancho moment was definitely when she absolutely destroyed everybody in the tongue twister competition. I don't know if y'all have seen that. That is probably the funniest thing. One of the funniest things I've seen in hololive was Bancho just absolutely destroying people in tongue twisters. So I'm pretty happy to have pulled the UR Bancho. She has a special place in my heart. Big fan there. But yeah, okay, so we have not pulled any S's, so we could get, this could be an OSR box. This could be an OSR box. Okay, so if we don't have an OSR in these last 4 packs, I think that means that the OUR streak is over. I think. I'm not sure. Let's see, because I don't think you can get a UR or an SEC both. Well, we'll see. Okay, so we got an S. Still doesn't tell me what box we have yet. We've been pulling a few Botan S's already. All right, 3 more packs from this box. We'll find out if the dream is still alive or not. All right. Oh, that's an RR. Let's see. Oh, the dream may still be alive. Da-na-na-na. We got the OSR UR box, which means we still could pull a secret or an OUR. The dream is not dead. We are alive for something exciting, potentially, in our future. All right, chat, we did it. All right, that was probably the second best box that we could pull from this case, but there is still one that is potentially better. We still have one that could be a secret, could be an OUR, or could just be another UR. We don't know. We will find out. All right, once again, we got the Suisei SR, the Hajime UR, the Botan S, and the Toa OSR. So let's mark that on our sheet over here. Box 6, so we are halfway through, and that was 1S, 1 SR, 1 OSR, 1 UR. All right, halfway through. We could still open something exciting here. We'll see. Hopefully that this case is also content brain, so we make it close to the end without seeing what the special box is going to be, but who knows? Who knows? All right, box 7. Let's see. We only got our boxes in today. I saw that some people had already posted some. Oh, we got something. That is an SR. We got the OW SR. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, that looks great. Love it. When I was talking about online clients earlier, I think the Regalos deck is one that I would definitely love to take for a spin in an online client. If we had like a pretty easy way to just like put a deck together and just jam it against random opponents online, that would be a deck that I'd love to just like take for a spin. But oh wait, no, I gotta put it off to the side so I remember what our hits were from the box. Gotta remember, okay. But yeah, I think that there are just like a lot of like really fun decks. I don't know. I think the Miko deck's pretty good. I believe I don't have the tier list on me. I should probably pull that up just so I'm a little bit more informed about set 3. My brain is just literally like Reine, Suisei, Kiara, Reine, Suisei, Kiara. That's like all my brain's doing lately. I honestly don't remember what the rest of it looks like while I'm opening. If somebody else knows, please let me know. That would be cool. I don't know what other decks to watch out for. Is there like a Fubuki level, like fun, playable but not necessarily super competitive deck in set 3? I think that's Miko, right? Miko's pretty good. I don't remember exactly. Oh, looks like we had an S. We got an S. So we got the Maguchi. Maguchi is our S. All right. Unfortunately, one S and one SR is not enough information for us to know what kind of box this is just yet. But that is our second hit. But yeah, after this box, I'll pull up the set 3 tier list just so I can get an idea. It's going to be slightly different, right? Because if I remember correctly, Kanata wasn't restricted until about halfway through set 3. Is that right? I think that's how that worked. So I think like Kanata would be like really high, but like we're not really sure. And then like things could deviate even more if we don't have a restriction on Tatang as well. So things could be. There's the. Did you try to post a link? I don't know if the link came through. If you tried to post a link in chat. If you tried to post and it didn't come through, I don't know how to. Oh, okay, there it is. Wit is officially. Look at the centering on that Fuwawa centering, yo. Can y'all see that? Here, let me stand up. Like, look at that. Look at how narrow that left side is. That's crazy. You see that? Wow, it's kind of thin on the bottom too. That's some off centering. I don't know if I've seen that. I can't say I've like super paid attention, but that one's so off that it was like very obvious. But oh, it's on Holo Archive. Yeah, I'll pull it up after I finish this box. Okay, so we have another SY. This one's the white one. We get 2 more. We're hoping for the blue one. That would be cool. So, oh yeah. So we should, let's see, what is available? So we could get an OSR. It could be an OSR, or it could be, we're getting at least one more S, and then potentially also an OSR from this box. We will find out. All right, let's go. Whoa, get out of there. I am not opening that many Totsus. Y'all see that? 4 out of 7 boxes right now. This is the 8th box. I do not have very many Totsus. That is crazy. Let's see, what are we saying here? Tatang must not survive for my sanity. Yeah, Tatang, I hope gets restricted. Almost exclusively on ours and ours. Okay. Yeah. This is the first one that I've really noticed. I only noticed because this one's like super off center, but yeah. So this is an S. Okay, so we got our second S. It's the Luna S. I mentioned having better quality control with the new JP set. I don't know if this one was included in that. Oh, okay. That almost cut the gold border. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen too many miscuts. Like, the card quality in this game is also something that I've noticed. Like, even people who are not interested in anime or VTubers or anything like that, like, they hold the cards and they're like, wow, these cards are really good. And I agree. Like, the card stock is really... Oh, we got something. We got something. Something. Luna. All right, we got Luna. All right, so that means that this was the OSR SY box, which, conveniently enough, we did get the Luna S, the Luna OSR, and the Luna SY, all in the same box. Coincidence? I think not. They know what they're doing. They mapped it in there. Very cool box. Very cool box. If you still have it. Okay, yeah. Are you from the fan server? Are you gonna post it on like polls or something? If you do have it, let me know. And if you post it somewhere on a Discord that I'm part of, let me know and I'll check it out. This one goes here. And we got another Suisei. All right, so we know that this box is dead. We already pulled all the hits out of it. So we'll just quickly go through it. And then I will go ahead and pull up the tier list. I guess we got an RR. I shouldn't have spoke too soon. And it looks like I am correct. The yellows are definitely much thicker. We have much more yellow than we have of anything else. So, but yes, we opened SR, 2 S's here, a OSR, and an SY. And those were our hits from this box, so let's go ahead and make the note on our spreadsheet. All right, box 7 was this one. That is a 2S, 1 SR, 1 SY, 1 OSR. Okay, so that means that we have 2 SY only boxes, 1 OSR box, 1 double OSR box, and then the secret box. Those are the ones that we have left. But yeah, let me pull up the let me pull up Holo Archive really quick just so I can kind of reference that. JP tier list. Set 2, set 3, set 3 post restricted. Okay. All right, I have it up now. I can see. So let's see, for the people who are competitive minded, according to the Deck Archives post restriction set 3 tier list, we have Kiara, Suisei, Kanata. Can't forget Kanata. Kanata is single-handedly responsible for more of my losses at Boom Clap than any other deck. So I definitely will not be forgetting Kanata either. Then we have all 3 Rainy variants and Mono Marine. I played against my first Mono Marine deck in the second Toronto DX that I went to over the weekend. That deck is super cool. That deck is super cool and super scary. Then we have Chloe, Picota, Polka, Miko. Okay, so Miko is up there. And oh, the Corone deck. I forgot about the Corone deck. Okay, cool. So the Corone deck is in here, and then Sora gets a buff, and then Promise is up there, huh? Okay, pretty cool. All right, so I was right that it is Miko that is there, but I forgot about Corone. Okay, I guess I'll have to build Corone. It's cool that Kobo has some cards too. I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen too much of the Mono Corone deck. I know that doesn't the Mono Corone deck like do pretty well. Oh, it's Sora Roboco? Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I don't see Roboco on, like a little Roboco on here, but that makes a lot more sense than just Sora by herself. Okay. Sora Roboco is the deck? Got it. I think I did see that back when I was like trying to build Ozki, like Soraz, the deck. I was trying to build out that deck, and then I just decided that given the opportunity, if I went to a tournament, I probably wouldn't be playing that. Like that would be a deck that I would play for fun if I had more opportunities to play the game. But I just realized that I'm just gonna put my time into something else. So I stopped playing that deck, but it makes sense to have it with Roboco. Okay. And I know that the Corone deck like puts up results even now in like set 5, right? Like it gets better over time. So I should look into that one. And then it says B tier is Botan. It looks like Iroha. Got another Totsu, that's good. I'd like more Totsus, please. Ozki, Shion, the Zeta Muna deck. I don't think that deck's ever coming back in the end. Fubuki, Okayu, Lui, Ayame, Ris, Watame. Watame at B tier makes sense. Is this something? Looks like an S? Okay. Still don't know what this box is going to be. This one's a slow burner. We're not actually sure what this one's going to be yet. All right, then we have the Luna deck, the Mori deck, the Aki deck, Mio deck, the Ollie deck, Fuamoko sitting at the bottom of Seer tier. Makes sense, unfortunately. And then we have Kobo. I believe that's Flare, Hajime, Choco. And who's at the bottom there? Is that Noelle? I think that's Noelle. I think that's Noelle. Okay. Posted the Death Sensei on the pool Discord. All right, I'm checking it out. Let me look. I'm looking. Oh, let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's definitely way off center. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so I guess the lower rarities can have it too. Cool. All right, minimizing Discord, too many notifications. I'm not looking at that right now. Okay, what is this? Okay, we got a Miko S. Okay, so is this our first pull from this, right? I didn't mess this up, right? Yeah, okay, so this is literally our first pull and it's just an S. So we don't know what this box could be yet. We pulled one S, and that's it. I think. I hope. I've been talking so much, I'm losing track. We'll see. But yeah, okay. So I gotta look at Miko. Gotta maybe build up the Miko deck. I have Miko sleeves, so I can do that. Kiara, Suisei, Kanata. I have the Suisei deck built already. I just gotta update it for set 3. All right, we got something. Something here. Watame SR. All right. So we just pulled one S and one SR. Still not enough information to tell us what kind of box we have. Other than the Kiara SR and the Suisei SR, any other SRs we're really looking forward to? I think those are the two main ones, right? And then we want the Totsu S. I'm pretty sure Totsu S would be cool to open. I don't know what else there is as far as like things that'll probably demand a premium. All right, we got another thing. Another one. And all right, chat, it is time. All right. This is the Fuamoko box. Okay. Can we talk about Fuamoko, please? Can we talk about this card? I'm gonna put it right here. At the bottom. While I'm putting the rest of this away. All right. Chat, can somebody explain to me this card? I need to know what's going on here. If you read this card, it says -3 for the Oshi skill. Send the top card of your cheer deck to your first Holomem Mokoko Abyss card. Okay? So let's break that down. -3 is the same cost as Squish Squish. So you can either put your opponent's center to 50 remaining, or you can send the top card, so you can't even like search. You can't, and this is a multicolored guaranteed deck. You have to have red and blue. So you can't search, you just flip the top. And it has to be to a first Mokoko specifically. And to top it all off, in set 5, the Fuamoko deck got buffs, right? Tell me why the new Mokoko first, its ability is to perform for free. I can only ramp to a first Mokoko, and the new Mokoko first is able to, I'm gonna move these yellows, perform without any cheer cost. Somebody please explain this to me. I need to know. I'm very passionate about this subject. I want to know what's going on. I need to know. I know that this is a first Mokoko, okay? And this is where I generally would put that ability, you know? But like, what? You can't even like search. You can't put it to a Fuwawa. You can't. Chat, help me. Help me. I need to know. I need to know what's going on here. I need to know why. And I don't think we've opened our second S yet, unless I'm crazy. Okay, this is it. Oh yeah, we got the, look at that. We got the Fuwawa first. This is a good one. I like this one. Okay. So this one, this box was the Fuamoko. Then we got a Fuwawa S. We got a Miko S. And we have the Watame SR. So that was our hits from this box. Let's put Watame over here. Let's put Fuamoko here. And then the -2, the SP skill is literally just a weaker Suisei SP. Oh, why'd they do Maoshi like that? I don't understand. I'm still gonna play it. I still absolutely enjoy playing the deck. Every single one of my cheer decks is sleeved with Fuamoko sleeves. I'm still gonna play it, but come on, can you make it a little bit easier? Can you give me a little help, cover? I could use a little help. Just a little assistance. I just need to know. All right, 2 S, 1 SR, 1 OSR. Okay, so that means that we have, out of the 4 remaining boxes, 1 is a double OSR box, 2 of them are the cheer boxes, and 1 of them is the potential hit box. We don't know in which order they're gonna be, but at least I got my Fuamoko speech out of the way. Because I just wanted to talk about it. I just want to know what's going on. I want them to be good. If Watame and Azuki can get another OSR or Oshi card, I hope that Fuamoko is due for another one. I hope that, and then maybe they like do something like they name the SP skill and the Oshi skill the same, so the cards that came out in set 5 are still playable. That would be interesting. I'm not sure, but if anybody's in here and they're interested in the design space of the game, how would you fix Fuamoko to make them playable? I'm interested. Okay. New box. All right. Already, there's something. I don't know what it is. All right, let's see. This is an SR. It is an SR, and it is Roboco. Look at that. The Roboco power in the chat is strong. We got the Roboco SR. Roboco fans, rejoice. Your SR is here. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at the difference. Look at how cool that is. I'm sure she has a UR too, though, right? I'm sure there's a UR that just like completely blows you out of the water as well. I was gonna say those are not RRs. Have I been throwing just regular bears in here? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, we fixed it. All right, 1 SR off the bat. Still not enough information to find out what kind of box we have, but No idea, but it'd be cool to have a Jonken battle skill for Fuala that powers up if you win just for the lore. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what they would do. Like, do you have it so like Fuala and Mokoko get separate Oshis? I don't know if you do that either. I'm not sure. What? Something's here? Something's here? Oh, it's a UR. It is a UR, so the secret OUR, Dreams Are Dead. This is our big box. Let's see what it is. It's the Miko. Okay, so we got the Miko UR. All right, so that means 3 times in a row we will not be opening the OUR on stream. This is our second UR. This is what we open. So that means in one of the other 2 cases, there is an OUR. We still have boxes available at the store, everybody. If you wanna get your chance at opening an OUR, it could be in one of the remaining boxes on sale now. But yeah, all right. So we have the UR, which means we are just going to find an S in this box, and that's it for this one. But unfortunately, that also does mean that we are not going to hit anything super duper crazy in the remaining 3 boxes. It's just going to be the 2 OSR and the 2 SY, assuming the box mapping is correct and we don't get some crazy freak out of box map thing going on here, which, I mean, anything could happen, I guess, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we will see. But yeah. So we got the Miko UR. Is that the same? Anybody know if that's the same UR that's going to be the winter promo for the next season of DXs? Is that the same one? I think it's the same one. I believe it's the second, so. I'm not sure. I'll look it up after. Totes. But yeah, I think that that's the same one as the one that's going to be available in DXs. So I'm not sure exactly how they scheduled it or how it went, because our store did not get a DX invite, so not really sure how that whole process like goes. But I believe all DXs for both seasons were asked to be scheduled all at the same time. They were all published all at the same time. So I don't know. Okay, Risu is RS. So Ris. Okay, so that's the 3 from this box, I think. I think that's how that works. Yeah, I don't know if they announced the promo change when tournament organizers were applying, but looking over the DXs, there's a significant amount more in the first half than the second half. I wonder if they had, normally I don't think they would have any indication, but it's interesting that the second half promos are just the Japanese promos, just put into English, and they're not EN exclusive, while the first ones were. But it also means because there's so few of them that those particular promos are going to be quite rare, because there's just significantly less of them to be redeemed. I mean, so you think you're or so you're my enemy. Participation promo might not be so bad if they increase the Philly cap to be something like Pasadena's, where it's like a couple hundred or 200 plus people. That would be kind of cool, because that would mean that there are a lot more of those in the wild to be able to acquire. But otherwise, yeah, and I looked and updated all of my numbers on my spreadsheet, and all of the DXs for second half are all like super full. So unless something crazy happens, you're not going to be able to get into those anyway. I think the only one that has like the chance of increasing is the Philly one. But yeah. All right. That box was SR, UR, and S. All right. We have 3 boxes left. According to the box map, that means that 2 of them are cheers, so we could still pull the Suisei S. Or cheer. The Suisei cheer would be cool. And one of them is the double OSR box. Double OSR box. All right. So let's see. The 2 cards that the 3 cards we want to see most is a foil or an S Totsu, a Suisei cheer, and an SR Kiara. Those are the 3 big hits that we're hoping for in these next 3 boxes. So we could still open some pretty cool stuff. Some of those cards I'm sure will be worth more than potential URs you can pull from the set, so we will see. And then again, there's always the chance of a freak accident, getting something off map. Who knows? Crazier things have happened. But yeah, that's the story so far. I'm not sure. So we have white and we have yellow. So red is Miko, blue is Suisei, green is Iroha, and nope, that's not one. What am I missing? Purple. Who's purple in this set? Is it Roboco? Might be. Not sure. It could be Toa as well. Maybe it's Toa. I don't remember who it is. Toa? Toa, okay. All right. We got our first S. It's a call and response. Is this card playable? This card seems like it's playable. I have definitely seen that effect be playable in some Pokemon formats before, but I'm not sure if it's actually playable in Roboco. Only gets SY and set6. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Still don't know which one is going to be in this box. So usually what I do after I pull out all of these and I have them all sorted by color is I will sort them by holomem, and then I will put them into a labeled 2-row, which I have right here on the side, just ready to go. And I will sort each set by color, and then I'll put colored dividers within each color that I divide each holomem in. And then I will separate the events from the mascots, from the tools, from the fans, etc. And put those on the other side of the box with the cheers. And that is usually what I'll do after I open these. And then starting on Friday, I'll be able to actually start building decks with the cards and get ready for our events on Saturday. So not sure what all of y'all do for your store's release tournaments, but generally what we do is we have the promo cheer event, and after the promo cheer event, which caps at 3 rounds, which will give everybody the cheer pack, and then we'll give a pack per win, and we say it is free to enter as long as you buy a deck from us. And ooh, another tilts. And it is oh wait, so this is the only thing we've opened, right? Yeah, I'll put that over there. Okay, that's the only thing we've opened so far. And then we have the first event of the new format, where players can come out and try out the new cards and play with them. So, oh, we got our S, and it is the Louis Buzz. So we got our SR. So we got that. There we are. But yeah, release tournaments are pretty cool. It's like a 2-for weekend, so anybody who comes out of the store is able to play 2 events in one day if they want, and get the new cards and whatnot. So it's a fun weekend. Hey teams, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hope you've been doing well. It's been a long time. Yeah, I've been last few months have been pretty rough. They've been pretty rough, but wait a minute, there's something in here. Oh, it's OSR? Yeah, okay, so this must be the double OSR box. Did we not open any other OSRs? Or so does that mean the last three packs are gonna have something? All right, let's see what we got. Hold up, Corona. I really love this base art. I just really like it. I just really like that base art. Very cool. Can you see that? I'm gonna stand up. I can't, or actually, I don't have a nice preview monitor, so I can't really tell if y'all can see that or not. But man, what a cool card. I like that a lot. Wait a minute. I just realized. Wow. The translation is wow. Excellent. No notes. All right, so does that mean we should have another S and we should have another OSR in these 2 packs? Is that the last 2 packs are loaded? The last 3 packs, I mean, were loaded? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's something in here. Oh, there's the Botan. We got the Botan. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna put these away first. All right. Wow. Yo, the texture on this Botan OSR is crazy. Very cool. I'm just throwing cards everywhere, man. Yo, hold up. I should have been paying more attention to these translations. Hold up. Did they literally just call this point? They were just like, yo, point. No caps. Just all lowercase point. Lowercase point. That's what we did? Okay. Interesting. Is your Lunar New Year Cup after set 4 release? Yes. Yes, it is. All of the stores have until the end of the month, I believe, to apply. I know that a lot of them have been, I think a lot of us at stores were surprised by how many people were traveling for the events, especially the big ticket events like the Halloween event or the Lunar New Year event or the Bloom Cups. So now stores have been coordinating with each other more than ever to make sure that they don't schedule over each other, because not a lot of places are able to run the events. So it's a bummer if they all pick the same weekend. But yeah, I spoke with the other tournament organizers, and we were able to schedule so we didn't schedule over each other. And yes, my particular store is scheduled for after the release of set 4. We will be able to announce more about that after the new year. Not quite yet. We at our store are actually going to be doing a lot of overhauling with our events. We're going to try to do. Oh wait, I have to update the list. I forgot. I almost went to the next one. Okay, so again, just in case y'all weren't following so far, you just showed up. Did we only get one S? Are we supposed to get 2 S in this? Did I mess up? Did I not get another S? Wait a minute. What is happening? Now we got this with the UR. So did I put an S in here? What was the other S that we got? Hold up. Did we miss an S? This is an S? No, that's a rare. This is an S. Okay. So we did miss an S at one point because I was distracted. My bad. Okay, so this was the other S that we got. Okay. We did. The box didn't mess up. We messed up. Okay. So just to review, last box was these two as the S. It was the double OSR box. So we got this, and our SR was that one. Okay. There we go. Anyway, but yeah, I am. Oh, and we got an SR right off the bat. Bam! We got the Flare second SR. This is the one from the start deck, yeah? I think that's the start deck one. So SR right off the bat. So we can knock that one off the list. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm very, very, very happy. At first, I think all of us were a little worried when there was only there was very few Bloom Cups initially in December, and there wasn't a lot of communication. There wasn't a lot of the rules weren't out yet, and not a lot of people were really convinced about where this game was going. But I think we're all pretty happy to say that the Halloween events were very exciting, and a lot of people traveled for those, and that was a very good series of events. The Bloom Cup DXs have been very good, fun events to compete at, and having all of these events with EN exclusive promos is well above and beyond what I think a lot of us thought was going to happen at first. So pretty happy with how Bushi and Cover have been doing, even if it seems like there's been some delays in getting some of the announcements out or getting things like the rules out on time and stuff like that. But other than that, can you do the hololive? Can you do the hololive is our next S. All right, so we got we got our first S. This is our first S of this box. So we just have an SR and an S, but we know that it's an SY, so we could still open a Totsu, but we would like to open a Suisei SY. That is what we're opening for. That's what we're hoping for, chat. We're hoping for that. We still have one more shot at getting a Kiara SR as well. So we're hoping. That's what we're hoping for at this point. We've already opened our UR boxes, so we know that that's it. But let's see which one we get. Nope, this is an RR. Lots and lots of yellow. Lots of yellow cards. A lot of red too, I've noticed. Lots of red. So we have Miko, we have Mokoko, a bunch of red. Louis are in here. Not as much as the other colors, but... And... Oh, okay. How do we pronounce this? Koronetsuki? Is that what it's supposed to be? Koronetsuki? Korone Sky. Any Korone Skies? I don't know how to pronounce that. Is this kind of like Wild Rabbit Alliance or Troop member? Any Korone fans in the chat can tell me? I don't actually know if that's like a good translation or not. It's Korone Tsuki and they call it Korone Sky? What? They're Korone Tsukis? So like the Korone's version of Hoshiomi's are Korone Tsuki? Like as in like I like Korone, but they call it Korone Sky? Is that right? Or am I reading that wrong? How else would you translate that though? You wouldn't say like the Korone lovers. That's a different thing altogether. What would you call that? I'm not sure, but Korone Sky is probably not it. I should look into that. I'd been traveling so much that usually I would spend more time to like look over the set and try to figure out what was in it and come up with more stuff, but I traveled to Bloom Cup DX's 2 weekends in a row and I am tired. Is this it? Is this it? No, this is not it. All right. We still don't know what cheer we're getting. We still don't know. Let's see. The green cheer. All right. All right. Chat, are we cooked? Are we cooked? Is the last box going to have the Suisei cheer in it or not? Oh, it says Korone SKY, Korone Likers. Okay, so that's the official site. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, that's the official. So she just spells the Koronetsuki. So it's Korone spelled sky, but it's pronounced ski. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Got it. Okay, so that means that it is a good localization then. Very cool. All right. Well, I haven't gotten any of my Mokoko SRs. I haven't got my Kiara SR. So there's still a lot of like really good things that I can open in this last box. Wait, did I not do this right? Yeah, this is supposed to be 2, 1, 2. Yeah. All right. So these can go here, and let's see. Okay. Our SR for this box was that one. Our SY was this one, and these were our 2 S's. All right. Last box. I haven't gotten most of the SRs that I was looking for. I'd love, Fuawa or Mokoko. I haven't gotten any of the high rarity Fuawas or Mokokos. I haven't gotten Kiara. We could get a Suisei cheer. We could get one of the others. I'm hoping that we get a Suisei cheer so I don't have to go online and buy one and compete with Hoshiomi's. That's the real goal. We're trying. All right. That's basically what we're hoping for in the end here. One of my favorites in SR or the cheer. And, oh, there we go. Not in this pack. These reds are getting a little full, so let's put these off to the side here too. Okay. So yeah, quite a few support cards, quite a few yellow cards, quite a few red cards, and then a smattering of the other colors. Okay, we got something. I don't know what it is, but I think it's the SR. So let's see what our SR is. It is Picora Buzz. All right. So that's our SR of the box. We still have 2 S's and an S wide open. And then we have the start decks to open, just so we can see what's in them. Cool. Nothing in here. I kind of like how fast we can go through these boxes. We got the RR. Kiara Rare. Okay. Let's see. Fan, Roboco, Luna, Miko, Iroha. I haven't been counting the RR, so I hope I have 4 of each of them. I have definitely not been counting them. I can check it all at the end. I haven't been pointing out when I get RRs. I've just been putting them in the center there. We'll check to make sure we have 4 of each at the end. Okay. Fan. Oh, Gorgeous PC is our first S of this box. First S. Okay. Still could get a Totu. Still could get a Totu. It's possible. We have, out of our S's we've gotten out of this box, we've gotten mostly support, I think. Maybe we've gotten a good mix. Looks like it is more support, but we've gotten a decent mix. Or this box, meaning this case, sorry. All right, Mascot, Robocall, is this it? No, it's not it. All right. Still don't know what our final cheer is going to be yet. We still don't know what our final S is going to be yet. That's not it. That's not it. Let's see. Once again, we have not pulled the Suisei. That's why we would love to pull that. As far as S's at this point, Toltz is probably the one that we'd be looking forward to the most. But other than that, I think we're... Oh, we got a Toa. Is this... So people call the vanillas the Daki art. Is that correct? Are these actually like the Dakimakuras? Like, is that the art? Is that what the vanillas are supposed to be? Is they're supposed to be like the Dakis? Can anybody confirm that? It makes sense, but I never actually found out for sure. All right. It looks like we have 3 packs left of this case, and one of them has a shiny cheer in it. It could be a Suisei cheer. It could be a Toa cheer, or it could be, what's the other one? Blue, red. It could be Miko. Could be Miko. Let's see. Suisei! We did it! We did it! Let's go! don't have to buy any Suisei stuff. Let's go. Can I get a hell yeah in the chat? Can I get a hell yeah in the chat? Hoshiomis, don't worry about it. I will not be needing to go and buy any of your cards online. That one's going in the binder. My continuation of not having to buy any Suisei cards for the collection continues. Let's go. All right, well, you want to know what? We might have broken our OUR streak, which if you weren't aware, the last 2 cases that we opened, we happened to open an OUR. We did not do that this time. We just opened 2 URs. Getting the Suisei SR and getting the Suisei SY is big money saving for the wallet, for the collection. All right, so here is our last Pecora SR, Towa, and Gorgeous PC and Suisei. So out of our box, let's just double check to make sure that we got 4 of each. This is our, I'll pull out our big hits, our biggest hits. So we did get 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Lunas. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Hajime. So we did get those as far as RRs go. We have Iroha, Botan, Iroha, Botan, Iroha, Botan, Iroha. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we did get those. And let's see. Miko, Akai, Miko. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Did we mess up? Let's see. Did I accidentally put it in here? Let's see. We could have. I could have accidentally put it in here. Nope, we got it. Woo! We got it. I was just distracted. Okay, so we got 4 of each of those. And we got, let's see. The only RR, oh yeah. We gotta put this one up here. This is one of our big hits. So yeah, we got the 4 Fuawas. Oh yeah, I gotta pull out the Miko too. Miko is one of our big hits. There you go. All right. And then 4 Toas. So we got 4 of those. And then there was a bunch in here for the yellow RRs. Let's see. So we have Risu, Kanade, Watame, Korone. All right, hang on. That's gonna take me forever. Okay, so we have Risu, Kanade, Watame, Korone. And Flare too. Quite a few of the yellow RRs. This is the same as set 2 though, with like purple. So yeah, all right, let's see. We got all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 of those. We have 4 of these. 1. Oh, wait. This is just a rare. That's not what we're looking for. And then they have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Watames. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Krones. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Flares. Okay, so that is to be confirmed too. So it looks like the box mapping was exactly correct as reported. So we got 4 of each RR. We got 4 of these. We got 2 URs. We got the whole set of all of the OSRs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we did get the exact reported amount of S's in the box. Our biggest pulls were the UR Miko, the UR Hajime, and then we happened to get really lucky with the Suisei pulls where we got 1 Suisei SR and 1 Suisei SY. All right, that was our box. That was, or not our box, I keep saying box, but that was our case of Elite Spark. What do you think? Not too shabby, not too shabby. Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt down some SR Chiaros here in the next coming weeks. And gonna have to see if I can get some Fuamokos. I got barely any Fuamokos. I think I got like a Fuawa S, and like that's about it. So I'm gonna have to go find those as well. But let's get this out of the way. I'm gonna put this over here. And just in case you forgot, we have these to do. So let me get another tray over here real quick. And let's go ahead and open these. Technically a box of boxes? Yes, correct. Alrighty. Alright, so with the release of EN Set 3 came 3 start decks. These are what you can pick and choose for the start deck release events. I haven't really looked at the deck list myself. I know that a lot of people really prioritize the Flare because that's the only consistent way to guarantee that you get some yellow cheer. Those are consistently the ones that are selling out. Not necessarily sure exactly which one is the strongest for the release event, but that's one of the reasons why I want to open them and kind of figure that out here. All right. Hopefully, the last time I did one of these, my Choco start deck was completely damaged in transit. I actually have them here. Let me see if I still have them. Oh, yeah. Check this out. You see this? You see the bottom here? How it's just like completely smashed? And my last start decks opened up like this because these boxes aren't very protected from the outside. So if they get damaged, like, oh yeah, look at these. Oh my God. Look at that. So luckily, it looks like the ones came shipped with no damage this time, so that's good. And let's get to it. Let's take a look. So here is the, once again, sorry, I opened it already, but here's the white Todoroki Hajime deck, or Bancho. She is Bancho. And let's see what she's got, if I can get it out without damaging anything. How do I do that? Chat, how do I open box? Not like this is my job or anything. Why are you getting caught? Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay, so we slip off the little sleeve there. We have 2 of the second. I think this art looks really cool. It's too bad it's not super playable. Okay. The printing, the saturation on these is a little bit higher than the set. I'm noticing like right off the bat. I wonder if that comes off on the camera. Probably not, but these look like they're like a deeper saturation almost. Okay, so we got some Raden, Ririka, Ao, Kanade. 1, 2, 3, 4 Nodokas, 1, 2 manager chans, 1, 2 PCs, 1, 2 enemies, 1, 2, 3, 4 Regalos, 2 Bampen, and 20 cheer. Okay, so once again, you get 2 copies of this, 1 of this. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unlimited debuts, 4 collab debuts, and then what kind of debut is this? Just a big body debut. 2 of those, 4 of the vanilla. This one's also vanilla? What's the difference? Not sure. 2 of this first, 2 of the Buzz, 2 Raden, 2 Ririka, 2 Ao, 2 Kanade. And then once again, it's 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, and 2. So if you're making your decision, just know that you're going to get 4 Nodoka, 2 manager, 2 normal PC, 2 enemy. and then a bunch of regloss cards, basically. Everything else works exclusively with regloss. So those are the numbers for this start deck. Lots of debuts in this, lots of them. There's 3 different Hajime debuts, and then 2 of each of the other regloss members' debuts, and then no, what do you call it? No blooms for the other regloss members, just Bancho. Okay. I don't know if I'm playing that one in the tournament. The support's fine. I just don't know if I want a deck that seems to be majority debuts. Okay, so here we are with the green Iroha deck. Let's get this one out. Why does this keep getting caught? What are you getting caught on, bruh? There we go. Oh, it gets caught on this thing. Got it. Okay. All right. 2 of the second. This is restore 30 HP. And 5 or more cheers. It can do 120 with a bonus to blue, which is irrelevant. Okay. Then we have this -2, arts plus 20, -1, restore 20. Okay. And then this is a reprint. This is a reprint, but different art. Restore HP collab. And then just like another vanilla debut. Shy Bodyguard. Send the top card of your cheer deck to your Hollow M with Hollow X. Okay, so this has got Bloom. It's not Bloom, it's got Ramp, looks like, right? Send the top card of your cheer deck to your Hollow M with Hollow X. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Oh, there's Bodyguard in here too? Oh, this deck's probably cracked then. All right, we got a Buzz. Reveal 1 Chakimaru or Pokobe from your deck and add it to hand. All right, we'll find out what that is in a bit. All right, we have Coyotes. So this is a draw card. This is a return. Oh, so this one also has a bunch of Hol X cards, just like the other ones have regloss ones. Okay. If you use your SP-OSHI skill during your main phase this turn, this arts gets plus 50. Wow, 1? Okay, so a 60 that can do 80? That's a lot. All right. Nodokas. 1, 2, 3, 4 Nodokas. 1, 2 managers. 1, 2 PCs. 1, 2 custom PCs. 1, 2, 3, 4 Holux. And, okay, so these are the cards that the Bloom can fetch out. So this is arts plus 10. Deal 20 special damage to your opponent's center. Okay. And plus 10 HP. Plus 20 HP. Okay. This deck seems pretty strong. I mean, it has Bodyguard. And it has Ramp. This seems pretty good. The worst of the first 6 is Bancho by far. Yeah, it didn't look great. This one looks pretty good. Okay. This is a contender for the weekend, I think. Let's see how Flare is. This one cheer, 80 damage is crazy. Okay. All right. We got that one. And then last but not least, we have the Flare deck. Let me go ahead and cut this one open. So I'm doing it off camera, but with a blade, but there are 2 pieces of tape sealing each deck here, so there's that. And there we go. All right, here we go. I recognize you. We opened an SR review. All right, so here's 2 of the second. Hits red, which also isn't relevant. Can do 140. That seems pretty standard. Plus 20 seems standard, and okay, so this is a baton pass, I guess. Exchange your center hollow mem with one non-resting back hollow mem, then restore 30 HP. So the one that moved to the back position. So it's kind of like a super baton pass, okay. All right, yeah, I don't, maybe it's just like really late because it's 1:30 in the morning here, but for some reason these start decks, the colors seem way more saturated. Like, it looks better. Like the print quality seems better on the start decks. The other ones seemed like lighter colors. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't know, I'll compare this debut sign to some of the other ones in a second here. Okay, anyway. 110 HP for a debut is very good. Okay, so this is a consistency engine, but 50 HP isn't that great. 170, so we're tanky. Reveal one elf friend from your deck and add it to your hand, then shuffle the deck. Okay. You may swap your collab hollow mem with 70 HP or less with this hollow mem. Okay, so that's a way to do this and then make sure it doesn't die. Okay, we got a buzz here. One elf friend from archive, okay. Plus 10. 10 special damage. Polka. Is flare in your hand, had less cards, draw cards. Okay, so that seems like a common effect. Suisei is flare, you may send one cheer from your archive to your hollow mem. Okay. We have cheer recursion. 4, 2 sub PC, 2 normal PC. Okay. Construction and elf friend. This fan gets plus 10 HP. Okay. Plus 10 HP. And 20 cheer, which is the main reason you're buying this, right? This is the main reason you're buying this, so you can have these, the 20 things. I don't know, it almost looks like Iroha is the stronger deck. Iroha seems pretty strong. Is that right? Does that seem about right? I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the numbers for all of the start decks. These are the ones that you can play in there. I don't have any data. I only have just reading the decks and trying to figure out what there is. But if you want yellow cheer, you definitely want to go with this one. It doesn't seem not strong. It seems fine. None of these hit each other for weakness or for crit. They all do about 120, 140 HP or something. This one does 110. 110, 120, 140. They all have 180 HP. But this one has bodyguard and it has cheer ramp. So I have a feeling that this is the strongest deck for the tournament. I'm not sure. You can ask around on the fan server, but just my initial impressions seem to me that the Iroha deck might be the strongest one. But all right, just over 2 hours and we opened an entire case of Elite Spark and the start decks. So I am going to put all of this away and hold it until Friday when the release comes out. But yeah, this was Elite Spark. This is what you have to look forward to. If you are in the local area and you are buying product from our shop, just know that, hey, the OUR/SEC of the master case that we have available is still live. And we still have boxes available if you would like to pick some up. We still have them on the website. But otherwise, yeah, that's everything. Thank y'all so much for watching. And I will be back in January, but I'll be opening Magic. I'll be opening the new Lorwyn. So if you have notifications on, you'll get notifications from me opening Magic the Gathering Lorwyn, the Lorwyn set in January. Then in February, we have set 4 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think I'm opening both that month. And then yeah, it's a busy schedule with Magic having so many releases and hololive having a release every other month. We'll be streaming a lot. So if you do follow and turn on notifications, just know that I pretty much only do box opening streams on this channel now. I used to do other content, and I might do it in the future, but at least I would say my plan for the year is to primarily use this channel for card game stuff. So if that's something you're interested in, you can follow and you can stick around. But otherwise, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube for everybody who missed it. If you did watch it on YouTube, thanks for making it all the way to the end, and I hope you enjoy set 3. Good luck in the entry cup format, and good luck at Lunar New Year's, and we'll see you again soon. Thank y'all.